Good day to everyone. Today, we will explore the Qtech Inventory Support System (qISS) of the Qtech Business Solutions Incorporated. Qtech Business Solutions, Incorporated, formerly Qtech BPO, is a software development company and electronic security hardware integrator based in the Philippines. First, we should log in with our account as an admin. Just insert the username and password, then click the login icon. As you can see, the color design are appealing to the eye. This inventory system has a customer feature, so you can encode the customer details. Just click the file, and click New. You can also use the shortcut key Ctrl+N. After that, you can now encode the information of the customer. First is the basic info, the business name, first name, middle name, last name, and account number. Second is the customer's contact information, phone, fax, email, website, billing address, and shipping address. And the third is the pricing information for the customer's purchase. You can select whether it is SRP, wholesale or discounted VIP. The fourth is the customer's address information. Lastly is the miscellaneous information, limit, category, and you can check if the customer's purchased price is the use of old price, dealer or prompt, and you can fill up the days for the complete overall information. You can also leave a remarks and click Save. You can also see the information of the last given price for the customer by clicking the last given wholesale and retail price. If you want to add a new product in the system, just click the shortcut key, Ctrl+N. After that, the system will ask you to encode the following details of the product. The first is the basic information of the product. You can select the product's line. Then, if there's no saved data of the following information, you can click the new text. This will allow you to make a new product line for the product. Just fill up the product line information, name checked if you want to show the zero stock of the product, and require a serial number on sales. You can also add remarks. After that, you can type the cost, retail and wholesale of the product. You can also choose a button color for the label of the product line. After that, you can now select Save. It's also the same process in the manufacturers by clicking the new text and encoding the manufacturer's name and remarks, then Save. Same process in the brand by clicking the new text and encoding name and remarks, then Save. Then, encode the barcode or scan using the barcode scanner, supplier's code, model, part number, product name, and receipt name. The second is the purchasing information of the product. You can choose your preferred supplier by selecting the drop-down of the preferred supplier. And then, if there are no saved data of the preferred supplier, you can add a supplier's information by clicking again the new text and encode the info of the supplier's name, phone, fax, email, website and address. You can also add the description and remarks for the miscellaneous and then click Save. Now encode the store code, unit, quantity per unit and cost. The third info are the sales info, number, serial, SRP, wholesale price, discounted price, weight, and check if it is VAT-able and incentive. You can also add the base price info for the product by giving the best price discount 1 to 3. and you can choose if this discount, where in percent or in peso, and the net price of the product. You can also add remarks. You also need to fill up the product's level info by encoding the maximum, critical and reorder level. After that, you can choose which mode of other item setting it is. You can also add the other info and bills type item. And then click Save. You can also add a sub-item for the product by clicking the first column, and the required fields for the sub-item info will automatically appear. You can also choose the unit of the products, and fill up the quantity, barcode, code, product name, and receipt name. You also need to fill up the sales info, the number of serial SRP, retail price of the sub-item, wholesale price, discounted price, and the incentive. Then click OK to record your sub-item. By typing the serial number of the product, it can automatically shows the record of the delivery date, delivery number, transfer date, sales number, and return date of the product. In Break Stock feature, you can set the product unit brand and name by clicking the Add Item button in the upper left. After that, you can search the item that you want and then click Save. In here, you can select the name of the product that has a sudden high or drop of price. If you want to see the records of break stock, by clicking the Add Item, and it will automatically show the unit, quantity, brand and name of the product. You can see here the records of purchased of the product by selecting a date, then it will automatically show the purchased history of that date. You can see here the old pricing and the new pricing of the products. You can see here the records for the discount of the user. In the supplier feature of the system, you can see the information and records of transaction of the supplier in your business. If your business have a supplier, you can record here the information that needed by adding a supplier. You can press the shortcut key Ctrl+N, and the system will show you the required fields for the supplier by typing the name, contact name, phone number, fax, email, website, and the address of the supplier. You can also put description and remarks. After that, you can now click Save. In here, you can add another user account as the admin of the system by pressing the shortcut key Ctrl+N. And the system will show you the required field info for the user. First is the basic information, which is the first name, middle name, last name. Next is the contact, phone, fax, email, and website. Next is the access info in the system, which is the username, password, confirm password, and the position of the new user. You can also select and check the transactions that is allowed to access by the new user. Lastly is the address. And in miscellaneous, you can put a remarks in it. And in the access category, you can select which module is allowed for the user to access. You can also select here the product that the user is allowed to access through a custom by applying the products to a POS, delivery, or sales return. In the inventory, you can see the current stocks of your products by choosing the category of the product line, manufacturer, brand, and branch of the product. You can also click the All button if you want to see the overall current stock of the products. You can print this record by clicking the Print button or save it in your device by clicking the To Excel button. or if you want to upload this file to the server by clicking the button Upload Stock to Server, and if you want to cut off the inventory you can click the Inventory Cut button. And these colors indicates the status of the current stock of the products, if the products is in maximum level, critical, needs reorder or in zero current stock. Here in Transfer, you can see the records and details of the products that you transfer from branch to branch. By recording your transfer, you can click the shortcut key Ctrl+N, and the system will show the required fields that you needed to fill up. First is the date of transfer, and what branch of your business you needed to transfer to, the name of the carrier of the product and the storekeeper. You can also put remarks. You can select the product by typing its name in the search bar. Then the system will ask you to enter how many quantity of the product you want to transfer. And after that you may now click Save. Here, you can add the current stocks of products, see the records and details of your past and current deliveries. By adding a new delivery record, you can click the shortcut key of Ctrl+N. That way, the required fields for the delivery info will automatically appear and you can start encoding the following info: the date, the supplier name, the delivery number and terms. You may also put remarks. You may now enter any of the following: code, product name, product line, manufacturer or brand. After that, the system will ask you the quantity of the product's delivery, and it will automatically show the amount of price of the delivery, and then click Save. And if you want to delete a specific record, just select it, and just click the shortcut key Ctrl+D to delete it. Here in Delivery Payment, you can record all of your delivery transactions. By adding a new payment details, just click the shortcut key Ctrl+N, and the required fields will automatically appear: date, supplier, type of payment, and amount. You can also add a remarks. After that, click Save. Here, you can record the products that have returned by clicking the shortcut key Ctrl+N. Then the required field will show up: date, supplier and remarks. Then you can search for the product to be returned, and the system will ask you the quantity of products to be returned. And then, click Save. Here in Expenses, you can record the current and past expenses of your business. By clicking the shortcut key Ctrl+N, you can record your expenses information by inserting the required fields: expenses by, amount, date, and expense type. Then click Save. Here in Checks, you can search the records of purchased by your customers using checks, depending on the start and end date of the transaction. By adding a new record, just click the shortcut key Ctrl+N, and the required fields will show up: date entry, customer, sales number, check number, bank, amount, date, and check if it's deposited. You may also add a remarks. Now click Ctrl+S to save. In Sales, the system will ask you if you wanted to start a new shift. By clicking Yes, you will need to encode how much money you want to put in opening cash balance. After that, you can now start the process of sales. To search the name of the item that needed to be purchased, you need to type the item's name or barcode, and it will automatically appear if the item is recorded in the system. After that, click the item, and the system will ask you to encode the quantity that needed to be purchased. You need to choose if the process of purchase is in retail, VIP or wholesale. In the payment process, you can choose the mode of payment of the customer by choosing if it is exact cash, cash or credit. After that, The system will ask you if you want to print the receipt. By clicking yes, it will automatically run to the receipt soft copy, and then print the receipt. You can also see the other kinds of reports in the Show Reports button. By clicking the Shift Records, you can see the other users' shift details. You can change the date, and by clicking Search, you will be able to see which user is on shift on that date. Next is, by clicking the Close Shift button, the system will ask you about the tally of your sales, like how many pieces of 1,000 there is. The system will also calculate if you are short or over in your balance, depending on the total tally of your sales. Once you tally your sales, you may now click Save. Next is, by clicking the New Products, you can add new products in the system by filling up the required fields. Next is Deposit. In here, you can add money in your cash balance. Here in Sales Payment, you can see the records of the daily payment by changing the dates and clicking the Search button. You can also add the payment info of your sales manually by recording them and filling up the required fields by clicking the Ctrl+N and encode the customer name. Payment type, Sales Representative, Amount, and Remarks. Then click Save. In here, you can see the records of the sales summary by changing the date, customers, terminal and the user or cashier. After that, you can click Search, and the system will automatically show the records. You may also change the mode of search by choosing between the sales date and cutoff date. After that, you can now print your records by clicking the Print button. In here, you see the records of the products with the most quantity, amount or profit, depending on the date that you want. Then click Search. After that you can see the records of the items quantity, product, product line, manufacturer, brand and amount. The system can provide a hard copy of this record. Just click the Print button. The last part is the sales profit. You can see here the record sales profit of your products, depending on the date that you set, and by adding the product line, manufacturer, brand and branch. And after that, you can click Search, and the system will show you the total profit and total sales. If you want to print your records, just click the Print button. You can also save it to Excel by clicking the To Excel button. This is the qISS, Qtech, Inventory Support System.